Oh my dang nose, man. Weird. Why isn't this even? Mm, still not getting it, but it is what it is. Let's see. Almost. Hey y'all. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out. I think this is it. If it ain't, I'm going to adjust it 1,000 times. Hey, so I'm gonna make. No, I got coffee, everything. I think I blow my nose. I think it is the books in here. Cause this is the only room in my house that when I come in here, all of a sudden, like my throat is all clogged up. I think it is all the books from all over everywhere, some of the old books. I think it might be that because in my room I don't blow my nose like this and feel all like runny and stuff. And this book has a lot of books that are old and dusty, and God knows how many houses they've been in, right? Right or no? Yeah. What y'all think? Because when I'm in my living room, look at this. What is going on? I hope Mr. Circle like donuts because I'm definitely getting one. Yeah, I'll pray that the new Mr. Circle likes donuts because I'm evidently going to have one when he comes. So hopefully it's something like a Krispy Kreme because definitely showing up. Definitely showing up. So I need y'all to pray for me, okay? Okay, thank you. I'll have to check it. I have to check it. I got off of here, ate my food, y'all, climbed in my bed, and I was asleep till 3:45. From what, 12 o'clock? One thing Circle do not want. I'm catching up on sleep from the time I was 16 and pregnant with my son. So all them years that I had to get up extra early to get the kids ready, I'm catching up on all of that sleep. All of it. I want all of my sleep back. All of it. And so I lays down whenever my eyes get tired, like the old ladies do, and takes me a cat nap. Sometimes it's an hour, sometimes it's 5. I didn't hit. I'm almost 45. I can take me a damn cat nap if I want to. I'm going to sleep. Ain't no kids depending on me right now. I don't gotta do nothing. What do I gotta do? Walk around this apartment and I mean things do. Not like that. It's nice. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie now. I have my kids, at a good age, I think, because I'm tired. I'm gonna do the grandma thing, send them all the stuff, and just leave it. Go visit every couple months, once a season, maybe twice, and then I'm out. Deuces. Uh-huh. I need about 5 good years of no little babies. Uh-uh. Listen, I love my kids. Hey, I love my kids and I love my grandkids, but I'm starting to get used to this little freedom I got here. Hmm. Yes, I've been enjoying my sleep. Thank you. Yeah, my birthday is. Can y'all believe it? Y'all been about to celebrate my second birthday with me. Oh, y'all about to celebrate my second birthday. Ain't that say my birthday coming? Your what? My birthday. Your birthday? Yeah. How are you gonna be 2? Really? You sure? Yeah, 2. They might say 2, depending on the kid. Can I tell y'all something? And I know it's bad, but I pray. I don't pray this, but it's gonna be so funny if one of my grandkids, y'all know how little kids point with their middle finger, and you be like, "Where is it?" And they be like, "Right there." And you be like, "Don't use that finger," and they be like, "Over there." Like, why? Do you use that middle finger? Why? I think you practicing. Don't use that. But I ain't gonna lie, it be funny as hell to me. Because this kid is flipping everybody off all day, but that's really how they point, and they don't know that that's not a good finger to use. But they do it. They'll use their middle finger to point to everything. I said, I think I know you know what you're doing. I don't trust them. Little kids are like spies. You never know who they work for. You never absolutely ever know who they work for. They'll flip on you and be a operative in a whatever. They don't give them. Let grandma or daddy or mama or whoever come. Big brother, cousin, auntie, baby, they don't even know you. Huh? Mama. Who? I don't know her. Oh, okay. All right. You right. You don't know me. We not friends. You remember that when they leave. You remember that when they leave? When you get up in the middle of the night, your tail scared. Thank you. And your tail is scared this evening. And don't come in here trying to cuddle under me. Go get in your bed. Matter of fact, go on and walk to your grandma's house. Since you want to talk crazy while she here and act all like you don't want me holding you and pushing me away. No, mommy. What's wrong with you? You just wait until she leaves here. If you try to get in my bed, I'm pushing your butt out. Go. No, kid. Go get in your bed. Don't be petty with me, and I won't be petty with you. Listen. Okay. Thank you, Miss Danielle. Well, I'll try to be on my best behavior. Thank you for letting me know we have company. I appreciate it. Because y'all know I could get carried away. I thank all that. Can any of our visitors, I mean, y'all ready? Y'all know I'm on one already. Uh, praise the Lord, everyone. Praise the Lord, everyone. We like for our visitors to stand up and show us who you are. If you're new here, less than 30 days. Come on, saints, y'all, put your hands together for our visit. That's what y'all be wanting to hear, huh? I don't got it in me. What it do? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I could run a whole church service. I probably could run a whole revival from start to finish, meals included, everything. I'm serious. It's for real. It's a real thing. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can definitely do it. Hmm. So look, I think we'll do some giant trivia. What y'all think about that? Yes, no, baby. So y'all want to do some giant trivia? Some easy. We kind of got hit a little hard. Who enjoyed class this morning? Did y'all enjoy class? Anybody? Y'all was in class today? Do y'all like it when we read in the easy read? Do we make your toes wiggle when we read in that version of the Bible? Or do you get chopped in the throat a lot? Which one is it? Who is you? I'm good. How are you? Oh, cool. You said what? Yeah. It make it what you said both times, and you be trying to stop your feet from moving and hold your neck at the same time. Yeah. But it's good to you. Tell me, listen, who feels like the word is medicine right now? Anybody? Hey y'all. Who feels like the word is medicine right now? Maybe it didn't apply 79 years, the last 79 years of your life. However many, you done read about, I done read the Bible 7 times and don't know nothing that it's saying, do you? Because if you did, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing right there. I know. I don't care how many times you read it. Did you understand it? Is the key. Because if you didn't, You could have did something better with your time. Went to the club or something. I don't know. It was pointless for you. Absolutely pointless. Cause let me ask you a question. The things that y'all have learned the last 4 months, okay. The things that you've learned here, or the things, even if it's stuff that you read, but you read it now in the easy read version, you like, hold up, I done read this 20 times. I never knew that this is what that meant. So now when you go to do stuff, you be like, wait a minute, what is mine? Look, who here ARR and ARD in their mind? Like, wait a minute. Maybe this ain't a good idea. Maybe, wait a minute. Action, reaction, and reward, or action, reaction, and discipline. Y'all seen that? I'm gonna show y'all circus again. You see it? Let me show you. Action, reaction, and reward, or action, reaction, and discipline. Tell me it ain't a demon and an angel on your shoulders at all times. I'm gonna show y'all it in replay. You ready? Action, reaction, and reward. That means keep humbling myself and stay down. Keep her dead. That's why I look down. Or action, reaction, and discipline. Because it's going to be a tall tree involved in it somewhere, I guarantee you. So, with that, no. Mm-mm. No. I always know. And then, y'all, I promise y'all, to see that the Bible references so many people as tall trees, I don't know how I missed that all these years I've been reading it. I promise I did not put two and two together until we got here. But I've been saying it forever. Big tall trees. Never, ever, ever. Out of all the times that I read the Bible, studied everything, I never. And then when I see, he said that the sons of Anak was as tall as the Lebanons. And then I seen get tongue twisted think about that. And then I seen the Lebanon trees, and they was 120 feet. Could you imagine 120 feet man walking up to you? 120 feet tall. First of all, the ground is going to shake. That's why I believe in my heart when we look at the Egyptian. But think about it, y'all. When we look at the Egyptian hieroglyphs, them people that be sitting on them gods' laps is full grown women and men. Are y'all getting this? They full grown. You can tell by how their bodies are developed that they're not children. And then we see people smaller than that. So we see people this big, we see people about this big, and then we see people that was this big in the pictures. Right? And everything that we watch, that's what we see. I mean, all the stuff that we're looking at when we go back and we look at the hieroglyphs and everything else. I pulled out one of my old books too. I showed y'all this when I first started here. Facts and Enigmas in Archaeology. And guess what's all in here? Now, archaeology could be anywhere in the world, right? Or no? Archaeology can be anywhere in the world, right? It should be. They say they be digging everywhere. That's what they say. But guess what I found? All jokes aside, most times, y'all, when they talking about archaeology, they talking about ancient Mesopotamia. I don't care how many books I go and I find that, look, they got Athena, the patroness of cities, right? That's where they got this now. But it's right in front of the Lion of Babylon, the famous Hittite sculpture, probably a booty of Nebuchadnezzar, like a prize. So it say Athena right here on this picture, but the picture right across from this is the Lion of Judah, the Nebuchadnezzar guy. Okay. Cleopatra, we mentioned, right? Hey, Auntie. Hello. Hello, everybody, right? Look at that. You want to know what's really funny in here, family? I'm going to have to get up close so y'all can see it. You see how Nimrud is spelled? Y'all see it? How Nimrud is spelled right there? Nimrud and Nimrod. And one of the things that stood out to me, it says Nimrod Dag, like Dagon. Nimrud Dag, D-A-G-H. I wonder if the later peoples, Philistines, that ended up worshiping Dagon have anything to do, because we know that the ancient Egyptians were seafaring people. They were sailors. Okay. They went all over everywhere. They were always on the waters. They crafted the first boats. And there are Egyptian temples everywhere. So, with that, right here, it says Nimrud Dag, and in the background, the giant tumulus. In the foreground, huge blocks fallen from the giant statues. From the giant statues. Y'all see that big old head right there? From the giant statues. Y'all see what's on his head? The wizard hat. Because I started thinking about it. I saw somebody on what book is that in? I think it's in Madman's Library, is it? That hat that we looked at the other day. Erykah Badu had one on the other day. I said, there go the damn. Yep. She had on a hat similar to this. It was silver. It was a cowboy hat in a sense, but well, no, it was a brim hat. It had a flat brim. Like it was cold though. I ain't gonna lie. Like I would shorten it, but I would definitely rock that hat. She be having some. I'm a hat person, so she be having some cold hats. I ain't gonna lie, her hats be cold. But everything she wears has a symbolic meaning. With that, we read that the other day, and then she showed up on somebody's show, and I said, and she has a lot of hats shaped like it's a cone, and then it goes up into a certain thing, and then it's. I said, oh, right there. It's dope though, cause that shiny stuff. I got some stuff to match that. think we in the same age range. I'm like, girl, yes, give me that. Let me get that. But I'm gonna shorten it. I'm gonna have them cut it a little bit. I don't want, but I have it top. That's hot. I said, oh, it's a nice hat. It's a real nice hat. But anyway, back to what I was saying. This is similar. I thought that was interesting, right? But also, y'all see that that's a Pope's hat. Have y'all noticed that they place it specifically on their head? So when they turn to the side, it looks like the Egyptian combs that they used to wear on their hair. But the people that were Egyptians had to wear that for one or two reasons. 9 times out of 10, they had locks. And when you wrap your locks after so long, they start to cone up like that. We know that from seeing our Rasta family in their coned hats right now. One or two they had. Like every little hookhead black boy we know. And y'all know what a hookhead is. Now y'all like, ooh, we made fun of them for having a hookhead and didn't even know they was super special. Cause hookhead folks, y'all know we said, whoa, hookhead. Now you mad you ain't got a hookhead, ain't you? You mad. Look at you. That's Nephilim DNA. Y'all know about that? Y'all don't know about that. Y'all know. Little boy go get his hair cut. You be like, look at that little hookhead. Oh, hookhead. Come here, boy. And you can come in like this with you. Stop. Ooh, wee. I grew up with boys, so get over it. It's a lot of they. So now we know where the hookheads come from. Because I often wonder now, who started the you have to mold and wrap your child's head instead of letting the bones of the head form the way that they want to? Who started that? Could it be the same people that cut off the extra fingers that are people are born with and the extra toes? I'm just saying. Think about that. If they know that a certain cranial shape will let you know that the giants, that's why they cut off the extra fingers and toes. Because then that proves the Bible right. And it proves that regular people walking around here have angelic DNA running through their blood right now and animal DNA. Mm-hmm. My mom worked in a delivery and she said the tails of the tails are real. I know. It's called a vestigial tail. They got a medical term for it. The vestigial tail. Look at these. And then I got to run to the restroom real quick, y'all. Y'all see? What colors do y'all see here? I keep showing this because I think this is very important. Do y'all think this is very important, their colors? Avatar, the Hulk, the Smurfs, Medusa. Y'all might be able to think of some others. Blue and green people that they've flaunted in our faces forever and never and never. Hey, good night to you in the UK. The Hindu gods. I'm just saying in our movies right now, how many movies out that have come out since all of us have been alive where they had green people and blue people? Just think about it. What is that? The Loki movie? They had green and blue people in there, right? That's all I'm thinking about how they've been flown in our face maybe for a long time. I promise this weather don't know what it want to do. It's spring in my room and summer in here and fall in the living room. Shrek, The Mask. Ooh, X-Men, Star Trek. Y'all own it. So how long they been telling us, family? Hmm. And they're always some extraterrestrial. They have power that, hey, thank you. They have power that we don't have, and they say they be walking, and something has to happen for this special thing power to be kicked off, right? Excuse me. Something happens. It's always something biological or triggering that happens to where this comes out. Now y'all want. That's why I believe they be wanting our blood from birth, and they instantly start telling you about all these defects. How is it that autism is a defect, but they be geniuses? Still can't get over my daughter saying that to me. Mom, have you ever considered that you might be autistic? I said, do y'all ever consider that the stuff y'all say hurt my feelings? Ever? No, because I'm the mama, so I don't have any feelings, huh? I told y'all one day my daughter, it hurt my feelings. I want to punch her in the throat. I love her. My youngest, because I told y'all my hair was so damaged when I started my life. So I had shaved the side. It was crazy. And she looked at me one day and she said, Mom, I know Pops loves you. And I said, why? She said, because he goes out with you with your hair looking like that. I wanted to punch like you get punched. Like, you get. Yes. I wanted to punch her in the throat. Yeah, they come for me like that all the time. I'm telling you. And she was not a little kid. She was like 13. And she still, if I remind her about it, she'll laugh in my face right now. Butterfly, your niece, boy, listen, she'll laugh. If we talk, if she watch it, if she watch this, she's gonna laugh. I asked her a question the other day. I said, "You laughing, aren't you?" She said, "Yes." And she all the way in Indiana. I said, "You laughing, aren't you?" She said, "Yeah." Oh, I sent her my baby picture. That's what I did. And she said, "Oh, you was a little bald head baby." But she put her eyes, but I could hear in my spirit that she was laughing at me. And I text her and I said, "You're laughing, aren't you?" She said, "Yes. Yes, Mom. Yes." Everybody can't be born with a head full of curly hair, little girl. You better be happy I chose wisely. Or you could have been in the very same situation I was in, child. Something I considered when having my. Let me see you, Greg. Let me see your family here. What y'all got over there? Just in case, I gotta know what I'm gonna be working with around. I mean, I do here, but I got to see how far it's going. I'm gonna have to how much work it's about to be. I need to hold on. Let me see what your mama hair look like. You got any other kids? Let me see some pictures of them. Oh, she's cute. They didn't know I was looking at that hair. You look just like your daddy, but I need to see that head of hair. Let me see what we got going. What the mama look like. Cause that could be all her. Let me see. You got a picture of your ex-wife or girlfriend, your ex-girlfriend, or your kid's mother? That's on me. Your kid's mother, or whatever. Let me see. I'm looking at her head too. Like, okay, that's a weave, so I can't really tell. I need to know before we go. Like they say, know before you dig, know before you go. Cause I got to make sure stuff ain't about to be too bad around here. Uh, what's going on? What's going on? I see somebody said they got a question. What's the question? Are you gonna keep typing it or are you gonna ask it? Okay, so I'm about to kick you out. Please don't do that. If you're new, please don't spam questions because that'll get on my nerves. You say I have a question and then you ask the question. Simple. Anyway, thank you. Back to what I was thank you. Back to what I was saying. Hey. right, back to what I was saying. The green and blue people. I know, butterfly. Goodness gracious. Yeah. No, they not scared. What is you scared for? A closed mouth ain't never get fed. That's what my mama said. Not ever. Totem pole, anyone? And y'all see what it say? The idol of the devil. The idol of the devil. A totem pole. Now let me ask y'all a question. And I just found this out the other day, and I'm looking for it in which book, and I haven't been able to find which book I saw it in. But did y'all know that? Oh, I do know. I don't know who got this book and y'all seen it. And thank you, Pumpkin Pie. I can't remember exactly who sent me this book, but I've been in here reading it. I cannot remember. You sent it to me in a PDF, and I went ahead and grabbed it in real life for the library because we definitely need it. We do. Ah, why you let me turn right to it? You're great. I turned right to it. Opened up right to it. Look what I synced. Yeah. You are. Look what I synced the other day. Do you see this? The word dog is etymologically related to idol. Many dolls serve as sacred or magical functions. Did y'all get that? Who heard it? Do we not have a gazillion scary movies about a dog coming alive? Voodoo dolls, Chucky, porcelain dolls, Annabelle, dolls. Doll is short for dolls. And they said the word doll is etymologically related to idol. Many dolls serve as sacred or magical functions. What I tell you I used to do as a little kid, I was spiritually adept then. I told y'all I used to feel like my dolls was moving. So I lined them up. I put pillows on the wall, and I had a queen size bed when I was like 8 or 9 years old. I kid y'all not. And even when I had my twin, it was the extra large twin my mother had, my day bed. So all my dolls went closest to the wall, so I didn't kick them off, so they didn't get mad at me. And my mama used to ask me why I did that, and I said, I gotta be nice to them. I'm talking about little kid. I was like, nah, something tells me I'm gonna be nice to these. So, and I did. True story. I had a life size dog when I was young, and my sister told me that the dog was talking to her. We woke up the next day and threw it outside. Come on. It's page 82. Yeah. Yeah. Ain't that crazy? Toys. Toy Story. The Indian in the cupboard. What about the Indian in the cupboard? I mean, I'm just saying, you know. I know you don't understand, but I love you. What? What? What are you? Who are you? I don't do stalkers. Uh. I know other people want people to obsess over them, but that's not my thing. Please don't do that. That don't make me feel good. I don't want to be. I had a Raggedy Ann doll too. Okay, so I'm not tripping. My eyes is trying to pick up all these little dots on my glasses. It's stupid. But hey, yeah. So I've been looking through my books, y'all, and I've been finding a lot of interesting stuff. Like, wait a minute. And okay, who went and downloaded or did y'all go get that book Gates of Hell? Anybody? Did y'all go get the book Gates of Hell? Ain't that what we just talked about? We literally just talked about that, didn't we? Hey, be safe, pumpkin. Yes, because I had some. I had pretty much every year a Cabbage Patch up until about 1992 from when they first came out. Uh-huh. My mom used to buy me like two Cabbage Patches every year for Christmas. It was always a light skin and a dark skin. Never. No, I'm just reading to y'all out of it's called the Encyclopedia of Spirits. That's the name of that book, the Encyclopedia of Spirits. And that's I'm just going through here looking at stuff, and I'm like, wow, it is a lot of stuff, like names and stuff, and things that are just put right in our face that we don't even know. And it's all cultures. Remember, I told y'all it be the same. This is the one of the reasons I got this because this person did an in-depth study all over the world of different spirits and stuff all over the world what their culture spirits were. And what we keep running into is whoever they said they were in India, Japan, and Egypt have that same, and then even in the American Indian cultures, they will have that same spirit. It just has a different name. Hello. It's not Andy DeWalt. I can't remember his name. Brian Stewart. Thank you, Lord. Brian Stewart. With a W. With a W. What happened? What happened? That's the one I'm talking about, Brian Stewart. What happened over here on YouTube? What did we talk about? Okay, it's going good. So that's what I was gonna say. Um, going through these books. Um, I'm learning a lot, y'all. I mean, not that I didn't know spirits were real, and I've done in-depth study on spirits, but now it's even better. It's even better now because now we can go through. Why are we on demonic spirits? Why wouldn't we be? Do you know your enemy? Do you recognize who your enemies are? Have you ever been to war? One of the reasons why most of the Christians are failing at their spiritual walk is because ain't nobody teaching them about demonic spirits and understand. This is why people keep failing and failing, and then they just get hopeless because they don't understand that there are entities at war with your mind and your body. Okay? So that's why we study evil spirits here. We learn about magic, we learn about witchcraft, because how you gonna know if you under a spell if you say I don't believe it, but God says magic is real. So if he said magic is real, then you would want to familiarize yourself with it, not how to do it, but how to recognize it so that you can um magic ain't evil. Did, did you just come in here to get on my nerves? Because do you even know where magic comes from? You gonna say the ancestors? I guess if you a Nephilim descendant, then that could possibly be a thing. God created magic, but man wasn't never supposed to have it, and you ain't God, so you don't get to say what's good or bad. You're not a creator, you're the created. The creator said that when magic hit man's hands, it became evil. If it's in the use of an eternal being that he has said can use it, no, it's not bad. But when humans got a hold to it, because we always have to ruin everything and use it for our own good, yeah, it became evil at that point. And then we started to worship the magic more than we worship God. So, yeah, you're right. It is bad. And you're not the creator, you're the created. So you don't get to choose and say what's good or bad because you didn't make the rules. It was cursed as soon as it hit man's hands, and that's why they say magic come with a price. Came with a price the first time it was ever handed down to a human. As a matter of fact, there's a special place in hell, literally, for witches, warlocks, and diviners. It talks about that. And it's the darkest of all the places of torment. And that I'm not talking about in your King James. I'm talking about you can go and read in Ezra, the rest of it, in Enoch, the stuff they took out, and it's scary. Matter of fact, let's read it. Come on, y'all. Y'all know where to go. Folks be wanting to do magic. Let's listen. Enoch 6. We gotta go back here because people don't understand and they be playing with stuff that's about to get their whole soul snatched to the gates of hell. You see what I'm saying? I'm a bust it down to you. Let me go on and tell you. Enoch 6, the fall of the angels. We already know. Chapter 5, page 15. We're gonna always go back to this. Because a lot of people is doing magic and thinking it's okay because the ancestors gave it to them and don't know. Y'all see what God said about the ancestors earlier. Do y'all see he be throwing the ancestors in there? A lot. Remember when we first started talking, I said, I don't do no ancestors. Excuse me. Because if the ancestors messed up, I'm not doing what they did. No. Mm-mm. So it says, in those days when the children of man had multiplied, it happened that there was born unto them handsome and beautiful daughters. And the angels, the children of heaven, saw them and desired them and said to one another, come, and let us choose wives for ourselves from among the daughters of men, and beget us children. And Semyaz, being their leader, said unto them, I fear that perhaps you will not consent that this deed should be done, and I alone will become responsible for this great sin. So they already knew as soon as they went to go sleep with the women that was a sin in God's eyes. But they all responded to him, nigga, I'm in. Have you seen old girl that be walking with the mule? Matter of fact, I think I'm going to take her and the mule. They looking about the same from the back. I'm going to go on and have me a kid with her. And then I'm going to go on and have me a kid with the mule. Literally. You going to see. They looking about the same. So, yeah, I'm going to go on and get both of them. Have me a little goat kid. And then have me a little human kid. Might as well, I mean. No? That's what he said. Okay. But they all responded to him, let us all swear an oath and bind everyone, we all in, hands in, bind everyone among us by a curse not to abandon the suggested, but to do it. So you can't chicken out. And they all swore together and bound one another by the curse. And they were all together 200, not 200, 200. And they descended into Ardos, which is the summit of Mount Hermon, and of the summit of Hermon, and they called the Mount Armon, for they swore and bound one another by a curse. So it used to be Hermon, but once they swore that curse on there, they changed the name to Armon. And their names are as follows, and it lists all their names that I'm not getting ready to list. We don't care. If it's flat around, we don't care. Honest statement. We don't care. And if you came in here to, okay, I can see this person needs to be. I don't know, but you're already going to get on my nerves. I can see that now. Let me go and do this right here. Boom. There we go. Because I don't know. I don't like his vibe or her vibe or whoever's vibe it is, but they getting on my nerves. You knew it was coming, Dave? I didn't seen your name too many times here, sir. We don't give a damn. If you think it's flat around, it's going to burn. You can have a basketball on fire and you can have a plate on fire. We don't give a damn. Everything is about to burn. Why do y'all care? What you need to be worried about is if you have a gas mask right now. If you got water, filtration systems, and some food, because this bad boy about to rock and roll. Y'all be worried about stupid stuff like that. Don't matter. Do you got 7 months worth of food in your house? If they hit your power, then it's gonna last. That's what you need to be worried about. People be worried about stuff. But ignore everything that's right in front of your face. Y'all better get it together. We don't care. No, what people need to worry about is if they accepted Jesus. Y'all can teach your own classes. You don't got to be here. Because I'm going to say what God is telling me to say when I want to say it. I don't need you correcting me. So if you don't like what I said, don't be here to listen. Because what's funny is everybody talking about what they talking about with this whole Christian thing. And he said, y'all the ones that's blind and don't know. Y'all the ones about to be hungry. He didn't say that the world was going to starve. He said the church people is about to die an untimely, violent death because they don't have enough information. He didn't say the world. He said my people is about to perish for the lack of knowledge. And if you break that down, it means to die in untimely, which is before you're supposed to, violent death because y'all don't have enough knowledge, but y'all always trying to tell somebody something. We ain't listening no more because you niggas don't even know that Jesus is at the door. Y'all don't even know we in a food shortage. Guess what? Whatever God got me telling these people here, they was ready for everything he said. And we was ahead of the game in everything that didn't happen in the last 12 months. The church ain't said nothing. And these whole bombs, aliens, dragons, droughts, famines, everything. They ain't a hand scan, face scan, no money, cashless society, scan before you go in the grocery store. Yeah, they don't come over here trying to correct me. I'm doing what the church ain't doing right now, real life. Because all the church people keep talking about they ain't got nothing to worry about. Even though God said y'all gonna die an untimely violent death because y'all don't got enough information. Y'all don't want to learn. Your pastors don't want to learn Hosea 4:6. They prostitutes. And we read today in Jeremiah that they don't want to tell y'all nothing but what y'all want to hear because they want that dollar, that skrilla, that money, that greenback, baby. And now it ain't none. And now gas masks is going high. And food been spoiling and ain't been here. And all of that old stuff. And they still trying to get y'all money that ain't here. Telling y'all name it and claim it and all this old weird stuff. Talking about your blessing is coming today. This your best year. Nigga, they blowing stuff up. Our water is bad. Ain't no food. The air is not good. How many churches y'all think told their people to go with all that they saw on the news, with all the explosions? How many pastors do you think got up off of their funky tails and told or took some of their money and went and bought anybody a water straw or a dang mask? I bet you none. With all that is going on in the news and y'all so connected to God, you can't even see that every single thing that he said was going to happen. The days of Noah is upon us and y'all want us to listen. Y'all earthquakes killing 40,000 people. It's sickness. It's beings. We don't want nothing. Well, I can't speak for them. I don't want nothing y'all got. I'm seeing bishops fighting over boyfriends and side hoes on TV like they want a reality show. Coming out talking about how they like putting certain things in their mouth. These is bishops of churches. Come on now. Don't talk to me about nothing. Getting robbed, setting up robberies in the church. The Bible said that the church, y'all, thieves, vipers, whores, whoremongers, all of it, prostitutes, got hoes, paying your chick and dudes' bills, pastors and pastors' wives, with the church money. And folks can't pay. Get out of here. Y'all always want to take the Bible like it's to the people. It's to y'all. The Bible was written to the church, so who the whores? Who's the whoremongers? Who's the killers? Who's the money handlers? Who's the witches? Who's the warlocks? Who? Who's the false prophets? Who? Because the Bible ain't for the world. It is written to God's people only. And y'all keep saying y'all Christians, so I'm just trying to figure out what role you play in the Bible. Which one is you? That's why God took his ministry outside of the tabernacle. When God himself, he was very rarely in the temple. Very people that took the money and killed him. The church money at that. So y'all ain't changed really. Kill people's character if they don't agree with what you want them to agree with. If they don't fit into y'all's, come on. God made everybody individual for a reason, because everybody don't like the same thing. And then y'all make people uniform in sin and don't even tell them the truth. Won't let them read the truth, but it make them uniform in sin and idol worship and everything else. You can't worship God and money at the same time. Got to figure out which one's more important to you. It's scary to me. And I'm not coming for nobody, but I am. God called me to do it, so it's okay. I told you I've been having to check pastors and stuff for a long, long time. I didn't like it. They always came for me since I was a kid. Didn't understand why. Now I know. So I was checking them early. 10 years old. Don't believe nothing they say. The Spirit of the Lord is no longer in this place. Get out of here. Grab me by my shirt. 10 years old and throw me out. Well, damn. Y'all don't feel it that all of this is fake? I've been an empath, I guess, my whole life because I've been getting kicked out of fake churches a long time. Moving on. No, for real. I was kicked out the first time between 9 and 10. They told me I couldn't come back until I apologized to the pastor. It was my grandma. Moving on. So we gonna move on to 7. And they took wives unto themselves, and everyone respectively chose one woman for himself, and they began to go unto them, and they taught them magical medicine, incantations, the cutting of roots, and taught them about plants. And the women became pregnant and gave birth to great giants. Excuse me. Whose heights were 300 cubits, which is 450 feet tall. The giants consumed the produce of all the people, the food, until the people detested feeding them. This is where the first famines came from. So the giants turned against the people in order to eat them, and they began to sin, here we go, against birds, wild beasts, reptiles, and fish. That means have sex with them. And their flesh was devoured one by the other, and they drank blood. And the earth brought an accusation against the oppressors. That's where your magic come from. Magic medicine. Pharmakia. Pharmakeia. Spells, incantations, witchcraft, and poison is what the word pharmacy means. Go look it up. Pharmakia, pharmakeia means spells, incantation, witchcraft, or poison. That is the root word for pharmacy. Makes sense that all of the demons' names in the back of this book that I'm here reading are the prefixes for your medicine. RHYX, Rix. Take the H and the Y out of the middle. It's your RX. It means recipe. And those are the beginning names of demon names that cause sickness and paranoia and all sorts of things. Look at that. You work at a pharmacy, but look at here. How about that? You see that word RHYX right there? You see it? If you take the HY out, that's RX. You see it? It's also the prefix for a demon's name that causes sickness. You want to know what that one causes? Let's do it now. I don't know how to pronounce all of them because they're hard, so we just gonna move it. The first one is the 21st said, I am Rix Alath, Alath. I produce the croup in infants. The 22nd said, I am Rix Adamioth, and I inflict heart pain. The 23rd said, I am Rix Mantado, and I cause the kidneys to suffer pain. The 24th said, I am Rix Acontomy, or however you say that. I cause the ribs to suffer pain. I am Rix Anareth. I send gas and burning up into the bowels. The 26th demon said, I am called Rix the Enutha, and I make off with the minds and alter hearts. The 27th said, I am Rix Axis Booth, and I cause men to suffer from diarrhea and hemorrhoids. And the list goes on. The next one is insomnia, hysteria, pains in the bladder. I bring on long-term illness. I basically cause people to swallow fish bones. I detach tendons. I cause sore throat and tonsillitis. I cause jealousies and squabbles between those who love each other. I cast the evil eye on every man. Another one says, I hold a grudge against the body, demolish houses, and cause the flesh to rot. It's on page 981, book 1. This used to be in the Bible and they took it out. Solomon wrote this. What book am I reading from? The Testament of Solomon and Old Testament Pseudepigrapha, which is our school books here that we learn from every day, pretty much. You can get these on Amazon for $54.99. Don't buy them separately, you'll spend more. But these are books that they took out of the Bible. The book of Adam and Eve is in here. The rest of it's real good. It's a lot of books. It'll make you real happy. If you've never ever been able to understand the Bible, the daughters of Adam and Eve, their daughters and their other 50 some odd kids that they had are in here. You can learn about them. You can learn about Enoch. You can learn about Moses, everybody, the giants, everything. The Catholic Church, the popes way long a time ago, because a lot of these books talk about them too, about the stuff that's in our news now. What's in here? Yes, they have. Thank you so much. See, I'm gonna tell you why they took it out. Look, see? The 7th generation, the Titans. It talks about all the generations, talks about all of that. It's real good. Mm-hmm. Here. See this? Oracle against Rome. You see that right there? You see it? Rome did not want y'all to see this. It's says, "You will be among evil mortals, suffering evils." This is to Rome now. "But you will remain utterly desolate for all ages. It will exist, but it will remain utterly desolate, despising your soil, Rome, because you desired sorcery. With you are found adulteries and illicit intercourse with boys, effeminate and unjust, evil city, ill-fated above all. Alas, city of Latin land, unclean in all things, Maynard, rejoicing in vipers, as a widow you will sit by the banks, and the river Tiber will weep for you." What page is what? Look in your sibling oracles, y'all. Y'all gonna go looking. I'm not giving y'all all the pages. If you got the book, if you have the book, you're going to find it. It's in the sibling oracles. Seeking you shall find. It's called the Old Testament Supergrapha. Reading these things and hearing them read makes me rethink everything and every decision. Oh yes, it be real good, don't it? Mm-hmm. You're welcome. Yeah, you about to read. If you haven't ever really read the Bible, if you get those books and you go back and read it, it's gonna be a whole new Bible to you. You're gonna be like, "Oh my God, this been right here in my face the whole time." You have to get that book you didn't know it had. Oh yes. Thank you so much. I did it myself. Thank you. Yeah. Oh yes. It's so many books in there. Testament of Abraham, Enoch, Baruch, Questions of Ezra. It's a lot. And just those two books, you could study on those for the next 10 years. I know because it's been about that long for me. And I'm through them, and I've gotten other ones, but I'm still going back finding stuff that I didn't see the last time because now I have more information about the stuff. It's just crazy. Yeah, church will never be the same. Do I have the Anunnaki last call to Earth book? No, they never left. They never left. The Bible say you never know when you entertain the angel, and the Bible says that it was giants on the earth before and after. The Anunnaki are the children of the angels. So the earth ain't been destroyed since the flood. So where did giants go? They didn't kill them all because they walk in the earth just now. So much so that people are coming up missing, or we call them Bigfoots and Yetis. Hmm. Every time I come on, my mind is blown. Well, come on then. Get your head bust open every day. It's all right. You can bandage it up when you get off. The OTP Old Testament Supergrapha by James Charlesworth. You need book one and book two. If you go in my bio, I believe it's in our book list. Yeah. So that's it. I ain't got much. I'm about to chill, y'all. I told you I've been reading. I've been looking and going through my books, and I'm very excited. I am starting a podcast, but I already have a thousand sermons. Teacher, you recommend with truth? I don't know. I don't watch other people anymore. I don't have time. God is always making me study to teach. So I like Michael Todd. I feel like he's pretty cool. Oh man, well that's good. What is an Anunnaki? An Anunnaki is a son of a knock. That's in the Bible. They are the sons of the angels and human women. One of the races. You're welcome. Hey. Yeah. Didn't I tell y'all? I said all those bad words and look it. Do you all see what's going on here? Got a headache and everything. Oh. I'm sorry. Petty. Uh, that's what cause I said it good and loud with my mouth all the way open, everything. Loud. Ah. And now I'm down. Yeah, I knew it was coming. I just didn't know when. Oh my God. No, I'm serious. That's why I'm about to get off of here. My mouth been hurting since earlier. Told y'all. And you don't take no time with me. I thought I got away because I said I'm sorry. The pain didn't come until after I said I'm sorry. That's why I hurried up and said it because I thought I got away with it. I didn't. I did not. If people just leave me alone, then I don't have to get in trouble. Stupid. Mhm. I had to cuss somebody out real good and loud. And I said whatever I wanted to say, and God told me don't say it, and I said it anyway. All of it, everything. Everything I felt from my soul, I gave him a good Sophia. Listen, Dad, and now my mouth hurt. Yes, I don't want to do it. Sick of it. I told you I can't say what I want to say. Y'all thought I'd be joking. No. And I thought because I said I was sorry, I got away. He waited until after I said I was sorry. It wasn't until yeah. Mm-hmm. I already did. I already said I'm sorry. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I thought I got away from this. He waited until I said I'm sorry, and then that's why I don't get to cuss people out, and I like it. I like to say it with my chest, and he knows. This is so unfair. And they used to say whatever they want to me. It don't even matter. Ooh, I'm about to go. I'm about to go put me a hot compress on my face. Thank you so much. Yeah, you already know what did happen. I done said what I ain't supposed to say. I can't afford no more teeth to be out of here. I can't. Go study something. Listen, every time I cuss somebody else, I get in trouble. Hopefully, Auntie, because I'm sick of getting a whooping by myself. Listen, I don't got no more teeth to give. None. Right. Leave me alone so I don't gotta say no stupid. Can't afford it. Bye, y'all. Y'all might get back on here if I feel better in a little bit. So I'm gonna gargle with some salt water. It'll probably be all right. Bye. Crazy. Absolutely nuts. Oh, here we go with this again. I forgot. Yeah, I gotta shut this thing all the way down. Restart. shut down, and restart.
Just to